So, you guys are out exploring. Correction, you're not out exploring, you're still in the dungeon. And you think to yourselves, maybe we should leave. So you head back to the town that you were in before. You look around for a little bit, and you actually find a little hatch that, when you follow it, takes you out to the countryside. Now, by the time you find this, it's getting a little late at night, so you head over to what looks like an inn, just kind of out in the middle of nowhere, as inns tend to be for some reason. If you notice, little stores are just out in the middle of nowhere. So you guys pop on in. Theta, you're inside the inn already.
All right.
Whoa. Wait, how did you get? Did you upgrade your account?
I did. Enjoy the dynamic lighting.
Oh man,
Oh boy.
starting to get good tier here.
Yeah. No more fog of war.
Whoa. So, like, is it like a significant change for you, like going to pro
I didn't go to pro. I just went to premium.
or whatever?
Yes, because I upload a lot of pictures here.
Oh,
I
that's
kept
good.
running out of space before. Now I have plenty.
Remember, everybody, if you want to get serious, you gotta upgrade to premium. Shilling for Roll20.
Now figure out which one of these guys is me.
Is it this guy?
The half orc.
Oh, not you. Oh, you gave it away. I meant for them.
I assumed it was another orc.
I know
So
I know what thing I have control of.
it's this guy right here. I'm gonna change my color and leave the same one.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do? You see on your left, there's a dwarf sitting next to what looks like a gladiator. Towards your right, there is he looks kind of like a ranger. He's got an assortment of, maps and scrolls and things laid out on his table, and then toward the back of the room, obviously the bartender.
You seem like a trustworthy adventurer. Why don't you come with us? Hewlick will go ahead and just take a seat, and since it's been a long day of traveling and it's clearly very dark, he's going to sit down for some dinner. Now that he's no longer trapped in the prison of his mind / orc fortress.
Okay. You can walk around outside, by the way. If you just really feel the need.
Is it really dark outside, or is my vision just this bad?
Your vision is just that bad. There's no dark vision, remember?
Well, there's low light. Is it
Yeah,
dark outside?
The moon
Yes.
puts off light, though. There is no moon. The moon exploded 15 years ago. Don't you remember?
It's the middle of the
During a
night.
martial arts tournament?
It's like 9 o'clock at night.
Oh, okay.
That's why you can see like a little bit, because the moon does give off
There
light.
was a
but-
giant hairy monster with a tail that attacked people, destroyed the village, and then the moon exploded and the monster disappeared. We don't know what happened.
Wow, that was fucking vague and still yet somewhat familiar. Right.
That's when the aliens came, and they destroyed
How much-
all of our landmarks.
Let's see, how much money do I have in my character?
By the way,
6 gold.
Hulik, when you sit down and you're like, I'm gonna have a meal, no waitress or anything comes up to you.
Who?
Oh,
Hulik.
wait, hold on. What side of the continent are we on? I forgot.
So, Hulik, no one's coming to serve you.
Well, I'm engaging in typical NPC behavior of sitting around doing nothing, so...
Oh.
And so now I'll get back up for no reason and start blithe conversation. And I will actually approach the bartender to ask what they're serving tonight. See if I can
Careful.
get something.
Remember, loading tip, remember, racism is live and well in Tamriel.
In the northern lands.
Dude, it's fucking racist everywhere except your homeland. And even then, there's like still racism.
kind of looks at you for a second, takes in the whole, Argonian mystic aesthetic you got going on. He goes, I don't quite know what
Argonian
exactly I'm
noble
going to feed you,
aesthetic.
fucking lizard mouth, but I might have some sap left in the back.
What? That fake accent was so thick I couldn't understand what he said was in the back.
It's a good thing he wasn't talking to you.
Fucking loser.
A brandy and some bread and butter would be just fine if you would.
Can you even eat bread with that muzzle?
Yes, it opens and closes.
Right, but how do you swallow? He does kind of like a open and shut
I assume.
motion.
I tilt my head back and I gargle until it goes down, of course. I just smirk at
It's
him.
a little terrifying.
I'm gonna walk up, sit next to you. Look. Racism. Still alive and well. Also idiots.
And there you go, and he's gonna. It's like. It looks like an entire loaf of bread, but it looks really fucking stale. And it's just like a big. Like someone took a spoon and just smacked butter on top of it. He goes, that'll be 2 gold.
2 gold? What are we living in? Fucking. What's that capital called? The Imperial City?
I would hope not. Not here. Juan, what are you doing?
The assumption would be it's just like expensive to live in the city.
Do you remember what's in the Imperial City here? It's the Daedric commander of Molag Bal.
No, I mean, I'm just making a joke that it's like it's expensive to live in the city. It's like in the comparison to the bread. I don't think bread should cost 2 gold. That's all I'm saying. Oh wait,
The
this
bread
actually
is made of gold.
this is a good point. Is there like smaller increments of money under gold, or is it just straight up gold? Turtle?
What?
Is there smaller increments of money than gold, or is it just gold?
There's smaller increments of money. He just wants gold.
Okay.
Alright, so I thought you had asked what someone else was doing, so I've been waiting patiently to hear someone actually do an action.
I asked what Juan is doing, and he didn't respond to me.
Ah, sure, I'll jump into the fighting pit.
You're gonna jump into the fighting pit and fight this guy?
Yeah, I'll jump into the fighting pit and fight this guy.
Let me pull up his stats. We'll finish their interaction, and then initiative if you'd like.
Wow, this bar is like the most poorly lit bar. I didn't even know there was a fighting pit in here. I thought that was just a really big table.
8 or something.
Okay.
Nice.
Hulik and Oro, what do you guys want to do?
I guess I'm gonna watch this orc jump in, or half orc jump into an arena.
You're just gonna watch him fight?
Yeah, watch him fight her.
Alright.
Okay. So, Juan, go ahead and jump into the pit. As you jump into the pit, this guy's going to walk around for a little bit. Looks like he's collecting sums of gold from people as kind of like a bets thing. Comes over to you guys and he goes, look a little different. Would you like to bet on my boy?
I'll bet 6 gold on the half orc.
6 gold on the half orc?
That's all my gold.
Okay. Oro? Not Oro. Hulik? Do you like to bet?
No, I don't want to bet.
At $8 billion.
Alright. And he's gonna go over to this guy. He's gonna collect a little gold from this guy. He's going to not talk to that guy because he doesn't like that guy. Sit down. Okay, your first one.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out a bellying pin. Toss that shit aside, because I don't know why it's even on my character sheet. Then
Oh, what?
grab my
A
quarterstaff.
belaying pin.
It's a shipping thing. Step
It's
forward.
a stick that you use on your I forgot the word, the sailors whenever they're not listening to you.
Oh,
Whack at
16
him with a
hits.
quarterstaff. Alright. And then I'm going to slap him in the face because I have my unarmed strike.
Okay.
a monk.
Forgot to macro it, so 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Come on, rip him apart in the first round.
For 3 damage.
Okay. He's still up. He's gonna go. He's gonna kind of shrug his shoulders off. He's going to. He makes 3 attacks, but he's just going to hit you with his shield.
Wait, he's gonna shield bash him?
That's 2 hits.
2 hits, okay. Yeah, he just smacks you with the shield. Just gonna
Such
14
mere
damage.
And I'm down. Good fight!
Wow. I think this might have been rigged.
I mean, he's a strong boy. Okay, so
Unfortunately, that first hit was exactly my AC, so...
that sucks. All right, so you drop. The dwarf is gonna jump into the pit really quick. He's gonna declare the victor,
And slice your throat.
and he's going to heal you back to full. And then he's going to move back here, and then he's gonna finish healing up his boy. What's that?
That's the fastest way to lose 6 gold. Oh well, I'll find more on a nice corpse.
This becomes like a recurring theme for Theta's character. He has to find the one guy who beat him the one time and just destroy him.
Why, he's right in front of me. We could literally do it again.
I guess it's crusty old food rations for me tonight.
Nobody told you to put all your money into this fight.
I thought the player character would win.
Why'd you think that? I'm level 1, same as you. Or actually, you're probably...
He's not.
I thought that was
Yeah,
like a
say.
level 0.
You're probably better than me. No, there are no level 0s. He's probably a veteran or an expert or whatever the hell.
Oh, I'm talking about the guy in the ring. I thought he was weak shit.
That's what I'm saying. He's probably a veteran or an expert.
Fuck. What was the payout anyway for winning against for him winning against the champion or whatever it is?
You'll never know
No.
unless he beats the champion.
Because
No, I mean,
A,
like,
odds are difficult to calculate. He didn't think of that ahead of time.
Yeah, alright.
So, what do you guys want to do now? Move you out of the room.
Since it's the middle of the night, I'll go ahead and try to rent a room and go to sleep.
Okay. What room are you after? Are you after a high tier room, a low tier room?
Basic
Break
room.
the bank so you can have a bed and a door.
Bed and door.
You just
Oh,
want a
yeah.
basic room? So you just wanted like a basic room?
Yeah,
All right.
just traveling.
Okay, he'll charge you 5 silver for a small little room in the back.
Okay.
He's gonna kind of point over here.
I'm gonna go outside with a lit torch and kill 300 XP's worth of snakes. Just gonna go out in the woods all night and kill 300 XP's worth of animals.
It was through here. I guess one of these.
It's all the way up and to your left.
The question is.
Ah, I'm stuck now, apparently. Okay. This one?
Yep.
Okay.
How big is the actual room?
That's okay.
Big enough to fit a bed and a carpet.
Hey. I don't have any money. I have to figure out a way to actually get a room, or like I have to sleep on the ground.
There's
Always
a common
pickpocket
room.
someone.
What? Oh, pickpocket? No. I mean, I'm a bard. I could probably play songs.
I mean, you are, because it's expected of you.
It's true.
Jesus. Alright, I'll just sleep on the ground.
That's okay. If they can't keep their stuff, they didn't deserve to have it. In fact, when you give it back, they should pay you for it.
Yeah, that's right. Screw them. But no, I'll just sleep on the ground in Helix's room.
Okay. You want to move yourself to Hulik's room?
Yeah, hold on, I'm fixing my, Why is that 13? Which is it the stairway over here?
It's all the way over. Go all the way up and then to
Oh, sorry, I didn't have my map moved.
I mean, you can go into somebody else's room if you really want to.
Just trying to find Hulik. Is that Hulik?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Hulik. Okay, I'm sleeping on this carpet over here.
Juan, what are you doing with your...
No, seriously, I'm going outside. I'm going to fight animals in the woods all night.
You're actually gonna go outside?
I got ground to cover.
Alright guys, boars are like 5 XP each, so if we just kill like 500 million, then, we'll level it up enough.
See, that's a joke, but at the same time, snakes do have experience values. And there's other animals in the woods. I will go out there and I will beat serious animal ass all night.
Also,
It goes down to like 1/8 minimum, and that's like 25 XP, so if you're level 1, then...
I'll give you 100 XP for just fighting through the night, and you're gonna have a level of exhaustion.
So you're
Okay.
trading.
Sure.
Alright, let me turn Global Illumination on.
Oh, you have to roll whether an animal kicks your ass or not.
Alright, so morning has come. Everyone's chilling out. This guy is here and he's somewhere else. Yeah, so you guys wake up, head out of your room, or stay in your room all day if you really want to.
Oh, places to go, people to avoid seeing.
Nope, wrong room. Global illumination. Whoa. Smiley face is gone.
What is your guys' passive perception?
Mine is looking like a 10.
15.
Alright, so Juan and Oro, you guys hear the sounds of fighting from downstairs.
Well, I am downstairs.
No,
No,
like 13.
Like basement downstairs.
I am the downstairs. The
Like,
things
you
I
hear-
say are very confusing.
you hear
There's still
shouting
people up,
and-
but they seem unconcerned by it, though. Right?
No one else seems to notice.
One
That's
thinks that
upstairs.
this is not downstairs. What?
I'll take you up there.
The upstairs windows belay the fact that this is not downstairs.
I like the stream. It's very informative.
I kind of give a "did you hear that" kind of glance over to Oro.
Yeah,
It seems to be nighttime upstairs.
yeah, that's like Dark Souls. You walk far back enough, it turns back to night.
Juan thinks he's crossed the time zones on this stairwell.
There's not a lot of light upstairs.
It's a
There's
12-hour
no like
time.
windows outside.
There's not a lot of upstairs to this upstairs. Wow, this hallway just dead ends.
There's
There's one room
right
upstairs. Keep that in mind.
here. There's a door right here. There's one right here. One right here.
No,
Door
hey,
right there.
this is a good point. Where's my
Door.
bird?
You're familiar.
Juan opens this door.
Yeah, where's my
this-
llama?
Juan kicks open this door.
Make an athletics check.
Juan is very tired. Juan has disadvantage on this check.
12 is not enough to kick down the door, but you don't hurt your foot in the process.
Juan just really loudly knocked on this door with his foot.
This guy's gonna come up. He's gonna go. Can I help you?
Juan needs this room.
For what, sir?
Juan is very tired.
Do you work here? Do you work for the dwarf?
Juan fight in the pit last night.
I believe your sponsor could afford you one of these rooms.
Yes, he could. Thank you very much.
What? That is not to say you can have mine, sir.
Is this a bed?
No, it's a fucking latrine.
Juan falls asleep on the latrine. Good night.
This guy, you're gonna go, well, I never. He's gonna walk down this way. Alright, so Juan's unconscious. I'm gonna move you back to everybody else just so you can cameraman.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you vision of looks token. How do I do that?
Select the player sheet, or the sheet rather, and has control and sight, or control and vision. It's like the second option, I think. Just don't give me control of sheet. Just give me the second one. When I have vision, the color that my little thing will be a second dot next to it.
How do I do that?
That was very clear, I hope.
No, that was not. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Juan gives instructions very well. Click the sheet. Click edit.
What
There will
was
be
your
options.
character's name?
Ooh, mine.
Actually, I'm gonna give you.
I'm Juan DeMarco Ruiz Cipriano.
There you go. I gave you a camera. You can fly around and be the cameraman. Should be able to move it around.
What is that? What's following me?
You don't physically see that. That's just a cameraman.
God, get away from me.
All right, so you guys hear the sounds of fighting coming from downstairs. What do you guys want to do?
Probably take a seat and discuss what we're actually going to do.
I vote for ignorance.
Well, I don't mean about that. I mean in general.
Let's see.
We appear to have lost everyone else through the hatch.
This is a really important conversation because it actually is one of those conversations which brings up the world status, because it's basically going to be like, which direction do we go because of border patrol and whatnot. For example, is Cyrodiil's borders open? If so, is Cyrodiil in a state of decay? Or is it in a decent
I think that their borders would be open to anyone who's willing to take the risk of going in there.
Okay. And the same thing could be said for Skyrim. Skyrim.
No, Skyrim seems to have a very lethal border policy.
Yeah, they do. I mean, if you unofficially hop the border, I'm sure there's some place you can go to actually officiate some sort of
So who has official documents anymore now that the biggest central empire is now ruled by a harsh demon general?
demon general patrols.
Because they really have paperwork
why
on them,
would they
I'm sure.
care about where you go?
Yeah.
Getting into Cyrodiil seems pretty easy. Getting out of it seems kind of hard.
We could charter a boat and just navigate the earth until we get to a continent we want.
Well, the question is, where are we going?
We could head to Ellsworth. We could head to the place to hang out with my friends, or we could go to the Black Marsh and hang out with all yours.
Well, that's what I was going to suggest, heading to the Black March, heading to Gideon, and reporting back about the semi-diplomatic failure of mine.
It's like Molag Bog.
Hold on.
As it turns out, the Hordes of Orcs don't wish to talk.
Hold
I
on.
want to stop you just for a second. Oro, you probably would not survive walking around Black Marsh.
Of course. No, it's because I don't have any, super resistances that have been infused into the Argonians. I'd have to get some sort of hazmat suit to walk through it.
Yeah, basically.
So I'm pretty sure you'd have to negotiate a. They have some kind of magical amulet bullshit that lets visitors not die.
Well, at least in the Elder Scrolls first, potions of resist poison, resist disease are really easy to get your hands on at the very least. And ostensibly there are magic items out there that do the same.
Would he know if there's a policy for handing off magical items made to keep visitors in the Black Marsh from dying?
Well, I mean, they can't control the economies of the entire rest of the world.
Yeah, but I'm assured that your country has built up maybe one or two minimum.
Yes, we do make some and give them to honored guests and diplomats that need to actually enter into the marsh and survive.
Yeah, see? I'll have to
But it's also not like we sleep outside in the mud every day or something.
That's
We
understandable.
have castles.
Still, I mean, it's just like living in the lava zone in Metroid. You're constantly taking damage. I can't do that, man.
Look, let me show you a
That's running the
secret.
percentage
And I
game.
pull out some mosquito spray.
Just some off.
But incidentally, I suppose the reason why you would be coming with me is I can offer you a job in the court as, a musician, because, of course, you are one, and I have in with the court.
Or, no, hear me out. We could go back and report your intel and get a new mission from your country to continue.
Well, that'll be up to them, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of giving a point. I could be hired on as your hired muscle or a hired assistant. I could get paid to help you not die.
Speaking of, we probably do want someone a little meatier along with us.
Where's that guy who died in the pit?
Well, he's not in the pit
Why
anymore.
don't you just hire the guy in the pit?
Yeah, he seems a little too competent. We need to build up someone who is willing to fight, but
We
isn't
need somebody a
competent.
bit more meatier. How about the guy in the pit? Nah, that guy's too good. We need somebody who will fail from time to time.
No.
Then
wanna
go
hire the
negotiate with
master.
him and see
We
what
wanna
his
hire-
price is.
We don't want to hire the master. He's stuck in his ways, and he knows what he wants to do. We want to hire the guy who's willing to charge into combat and get murdered several times. The point is, it's like he's